Hello and welcome to the United Stand Premier League predictions and Fantasy Premier League update. Drop us a like if you like the new concept. A few of you have asked us to do this with you. Premier League predictions first. Last week, if you saw my show, I got one score out of 10 right. I went for Middlesbrough 1 and it was Stoke, wasn't it? 1-1. However, I had a look at Mark Lawrenson. I'm going to take him on. That's what we're going to do if we're going to do this weekly. He only got one score right last week. That was the Spurs-Everton, or Everton-Spurs, wasn't it? Everton 1-1. So we're 1-1. Have a go yourselves. Let's see how you do as well. And if you like the concept, we've got a great idea for next week's Premier League prediction show. Another new thing to bring into the United Stand. That's for next week. Let's fly in with the games, and then we'll get onto some of the Fantasy Premier League as well, because I've got the league table to show you. Manchester United v Southampton at Old Trafford Friday night. Join us for the watch along live from 7 PM on Friday night. Can't wait, so excited. Jose, Pogba, Zlatan, Bay, Mkhitaryan. First real game at Old Trafford. It's going to be going off like a bottle of pop that's been fizzed up and opened, if you know what I mean. Can't wait for it. I'm going Manchester United 2-0. I expect a convincing win. And with that Old Trafford faithful right behind the team, we can't lose. We surely can't lose. Next game is Stoke v Man City, 12:30, lunchtime kickoff. I'm going to go Manchester City 2 or 3-1. I'll go 3-1. I think they seem to have goals in them at the moment. I don't think Stoke are firing. I think City, it's just everything's falling into their lap at the moment. So I'm going 2-1 City actually. I think Stoke are better than 3-1. So 2-1 to City for that one. Liverpool-Burnley, from one hated rival to another. Burnley, what a great time to be playing them. Got beaten at home by Swansea last week. I think Liverpool will beat them. I think it'll be 2-0 to Liverpool, as painful as that is. Next game, Swansea against Hull. Swansea against Hull. Hull won, Swansea won. Swansea will win this one. I'm going to go 1-0. Watford against, Tottenham against Spurs. Tottenham against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lost last week. I don't think they're on firing on all cylinders yet. I think they want to make a few signings. Spurs probably should have won it late on against Everton. I think they'll win this one. I'm going to go 2-0 to Spurs. Watford, Chelsea. Chelsea will win this one, I think. I'm going to go 2-0 for Chelsea. Watford, again, not really getting into the season. Maybe a bit of hangover, new manager, etc., etc. So I'm going to go 2-0 for Chelsea with that one. West Brom, I'm getting it all wrong. West Brom against Everton. West Brom, good defensively. Everton, good defensively. A new manager. I think it's not the Everton of last year. So I'm going to think there's going to be a draw. I'm going to go 1-1 with that one. Leicester, Arsenal. Arsenal, as bad as they are, and it's so funny, Mahrez has just signed the new contract, so it adds an extra bit of bite into that. However, I think Arsenal are well suited to being away from home and hitting teams on the break. I think Leicester are better than they were against Hull last week, as they showed in the Community Shield. But I do think Arsenal will win that. I'm going to go... There won't be many goals in it. I'll go 2-1 to Arsenal in that one as well. North East Derby on Sunday lunchtime. It's Sunderland against Middlesbrough. 1-1. I've got no interest in that game. West Ham Bournemouth is the 4 o'clock kickoff. Bournemouth were poor last week. I think West Ham are better than getting beaten to Chelsea. I think they've got a good squad, a good manager. It's their first proper game like at the Olympic Stadium or whatever they're going to call it. Bournemouth I wasn't impressed with last week. They'd have to improve massively. So I'm going to go 2-0 to West Ham with there. So there's my score predictions. Let's see how I do against Mark Lawrenson. But it's 1-1 at the moment. Get your comments in below as well if you're going to have a go at it. But let's get on to Fantasy Premier League. If you're in the United Stand League, well done. I'll put the league code below. You can still join it late, but you've obviously missed points from week 1. Looking at the scores there, Tian Busquets, Connor Twomey, 83 points. Well done, mate. Cameron with Michu De Bar, 82. And No Idea FC, Kirsty Robson. Well done, Kirsty. 81. Joint with Lone Wolf FC, which is Kleberson Miara. My eyes are rubbish. But all the way down to Busby Babes and Danny Abbott and Ascot, 78. Good score for Elite 11 as well. If you're on there after week 1, well done. I think there's well over 1,000 in this. I'm down at about 100 and something. Got 64 points. Not overly happy with that. because I should have got 74 because I thought I'd taken Mkhitaryan out for Martial because I knew he wasn't going to play, and Martial got 2 assists, so I would have had 74. Changes I'm going to make this week, get comments in below. This is what we want to get interaction with this Premier League predictions and Fantasy Premier League show. Get comments in below on this sort of thing so you can share the knowledge and what you're thinking of doing. My front line is Negredo, Aguero and Zlatan. I had Aguero captain last week. I'll be going Zlatan this week because we're the home side. Barkley got me a few points in the midfield. Tadic did nothing. Henderson, I don't know why I went with him. And Mkhitaryan, I'm going to stick with because surely he'll start playing at some point. Defence let me down a bit. Shaw and Stones, so close to clean sheets, but both conceded. Schmeichel was in goal for me, but Macaulay, West Brom, he's good at 4.5 million. So, what is everybody doing? I've had a little look. Coutinho is the most bought player this week. He's gone up actually from 8 million to 8.1. And there's a Swansea defender, I can't remember his name. 4 million, the cheapest in the game. He's gone up to 4.1, but he's a very cheap player and he's playing, so that's a good thing. For me personally, I'm going to take Henderson out, who's 6.5 million. I'm going to bring Balassi in. Now he's moved to Everton for 25 million. He's clearly going to play, and he's only 6 million, so he's cheaper than Henderson, and he's likely to be more attacking and score more points. So that's the change I'm going to make. Let us know what you think below. Get commenting, and as I said, tomorrow night, if you're watching this on Thursday night or on Friday, UK time, 7 p.m. UK time, the watch along we can't wait for. Join us live from 7 p.m. for the watch along. It's Manchester United v Southampton. We'll be live an hour before, talking about the lineup as soon as it comes in, the ramifications of what is going to be a massive game at Old Trafford. Can't wait for it. Pogba's return, Jose, Zlatan, Bailly. It's going to be brilliant. Let's hope I get some scores right on this Premier League predicts this week as well. And Fantasy Premier League, I'm playing catch up already, but hopefully get some scores there. Could do with Zlatan getting a couple as my captain. Let us know what you think of this. Any ideas to improve it? Drop us a like if you want us to keep doing it. Thanks for watching.